Greetings everyone. Welcome to the tutorial of CH4114 molecular simulation. Today I would like to show you as the first tutorial, or you can say the numbering starts from tutorial 00, which is a very common thing, or indexing with respect to computer science and programming as a whole. Here in the first tutorial that was conducted on 14th August, I know we had a lot of different things. We had huge ambitions going forward to setting up the system, to VMD, to NumPy and Matplotlib. So this particular video, I'm completely dedicating to the people who are still yet to set up their system. First, you will suppose I have nothing. I hope that you have your web browser. So on your web browser, you can just search up my name here, and then you will find my GitHub, which is right here. You will see that there are actually two things. One is my website and another is my GitHub. Click on the GitHub one. And in the repositories, it should be at a new repository because I just created it. But if suppose you are not able to find it, then just search for molecular simulation. Just search and you will get the repository. The link will be provided to you or has been provided to you already. Now here, this is a GitHub repository. As I've already showcased what is Git and GitHub. GitHub is actually a platform where you host your programs, source code, and everything that you want to showcase. Here, just click on the code and you will find that there are two things, HTTPS and SSH. If you have already set up your SSH key, you don't really need to, but because it's a simple tutorial, we will follow the HTTPS protocol. Now, there would be two phases of this particular tutorial. For the first phase will particularly include how to do installation on your Linux or macOS systems. So we will first just copy this link because Linux and macOS system already come with your Git installed. We don't really need to do anything else. Now CD is your change directory. I will go to my codes folder. You can have your any other folder. Let me just zoom it in. And we will just do git clone. Okay. And then just paste the link here and just press enter. So you will see that it is now cloning into this particular repository and the folder should be here. Now I will do a ch into the, okay, look at this. I'm writing it in capital, not small letter, because you would be doing it on your bash terminal. I'm doing it on the ZSH because I have a different configuration and all, but the commands would still be the same. I'm just going into the repository folder and here are the files that are being provided to you. Now what you are going to do, you are going to go onto the internet and search for UV install, just like that, and then on the first link click on it and you will see that there are particularly two different methods of installation. One is a macOS and Linux and another is Windows. Whatever I'm going to do is completely the same for macOS and Linux. For Windows it would be a little bit different, which I'm also going to show. So first you are just going to copy this, which is to download the UV, and just paste it and just enter. That's it, done. Now we are downloading the latest version of the UV because everything has been installed. You will see to add your home.atom into your path, either restart your shell or run these commands. So for simple term, you can just run this command. Sorry for that. Suddenly I just got a call. Yeah, you can just run these commands directly and it will be sourced. Else, you can actually add it to your path. I'm going to showcase both of them. Just copy and then paste it. You can just source it. Done. Now your UV command will work. If it doesn't work, then the very simple thing would be to just go here. Okay, I'm using Z, but CD is the thing that you should use. Now do pwd to understand where you are. This is your present working directory. Here, if you do ls minus la, you will find that you have a lot of different files. So I have a lot of files. Your particular use case might be different. So I have some scripts, I have some override machine ID. So these are the things that I have on my device. You might not be having it. But what you will be having is your .zshrc or this is your .zshrc, or you might have .bashrc. So you can just use vim .bashrc, or you might have .zshrc. For Linux systems, on the CC computers, it will be bash ZSHRC. For Mac OS, it will be for ZSHRC. Whichever be it, just go there, and then you will see I have a lot of different things, but what we need is your path. Okay, I have set it out in a different manner. Just see here, export like this. This is the Python root and all that. These are different paths. But look at this particular variable. This is what you need. See here, export path equals to home.globalpymaster/bin is your path variable. That's how you need to set up your path. What you need to do is just have export, undo, yeah. So you just need to have export path equals like this, and then just paste out that sequence which is here. This is your path variable. Of course, you should not be having the source, that is a command. Then you will just have the colon, and you will just have the $sign. $sign represents a variable. Path is your variable, and this is stored in the alias path. Okay, that's it. That's what you need to do. But because I have a already pre-configured system, so I'm not going to disturb mine. This is that hashtag basically means it's a comment. Okay. Now once those things are done, we will go to codes/ch like this, do an ls. Very good, everything is there. We will just do UV sync. Done. And it will automatically download all the packages that you need for this running of the system. Now it's actually just running all the things. And yeah, so for my system, I think it's syncing with my other tools as well. So my system would be a little bit different. Now, this is how you just do, and then you will just do your running of the commands. For Windows system, I've already recorded. That's what I'm going to use. And I'm just going to do it like this. So this is a Windows computer. I use my friend's Windows computer. So first, what you are going to do, you are going to just search up this repository. Here you will get the repository. Then you're just going to simply have the HTTPS. But now on Windows system, you do not have your Git. So you need to actually go and search for Git bash for Windows. So once you just search Git bash for Windows, you will see that on your first link, or maybe some other link, you will have your this. Just look at it. It is git-scm.com/install.windows. Download download which version? It is your Git for Windows x86-64, not the ARM version, unless until you have a Snapdragon laptop. So as it is downloading, it should be downloaded within a few minutes. It's around 62 megabytes. Finally, you are just going to do the installation. You will see that you will have this whole documentation. Just accept it and give up your soul as it just installs. It should be done. Then, okay, what happened afterwards? It's now I have the option launch Git bash. You can just press your start button and just launch the Git bash from there as well, whichever is you are more comfortable. So here it just asks you to open up Git bash website or something. This is Git for Windows. You will see this. They have a notes HTML. Now here, this is the terminal that you have. This is my friend Somo's laptop. So there we are going to do a PWD to understand where we are. We are in the C drive users Somia. So there, from there, you will just go to downloads because there is a download folder. I am doing it on downloads folder. You can do it on any folder that you want, but you need to understand how folder architecture works. Now you will just do a git clone of. Okay, while I was cloning it, there was a particular issue because I copied the wrong thing. So I had to basically go ahead and recopy this thing. And as I was doing, there was again pasting errors. But yeah, after I just pasted it correctly, it started cloning the Git repository very easily. Now, after you have just cloned it, you will just do ch like this thing, cd into that particular folder. And from there, you have everything. Now, you need to have your UV, right? So then we need to UV install for Windows. Now here, this time we will copy the Windows command and we will open up the PowerShell. We will run it as an administrator here. Then we are going to just have the line pasted here. There is the PowerShell command, which is already from the website there, and it will automatically download the UV and it will start downloading it, and done. It's done. What's next? You need to set up this path variable. Look at it. There are two different particular path variable setup. One is CMD, one is at PowerShell. Where are you? You are in PowerShell. So you will just copy this second line, env path variable equal to c/user/home or something like that. Copy and paste it. That's it. Copy this line and paste it here and press enter. That's very simple. Now, while you are at it, also set up the command prompt. So you will type cmd. See, this is command prompt. This is Windows. And we have actually copied the above line here and pasted it and done. So both your CMD and your PowerShell are now configured to run UV. You can just check it out with UV version. Oh, one more thing. This is a bash shell. So if you are having issues with the bash shell, I would say you can just go ahead on your PowerShell administrator. Now, here you will see what I am doing. Because here I was just downloading the UV system. Now what I did, I just went back to the C drive. So from the C drive, I'm just cd into users/somo/ do you remember we cloned the document here? Sorry, not document, the repository. And we put it up into downloads. So we just use the downloads here. Oh, before I go into the repository, I just checked out if my UV is working or not. And we are checking that UV version is working. That's pretty great. Now it's very simple. Just go cd into the molecular simulation tutorial folder and then just do the UV sync. So in my system, I had a few other repositories, but for your system, because it will be a clean one, I already had all the things. It was just syncing with PyTorch, but because it will be a clean one for you, it will download 109 different other packages, which includes NumPy, Matplotlib, Pillow, Jupyter Lab, because I also added Jupyter for your needs and all, so you can use it as well. Now, as these are done, once these are done, you will just see, oh, these are the things that you have. Then you just do an ls and see all the particular files which should be installed on your system. Oh, one more thing, if ls is not working, you might need to do dir. So next thing is just cd into the tutorials, tutorial 00 on August 14. Then on the examples, you will see that I have already made folders for the lattice structure, NumPy, Matplotlib, UV demo, and all of that. Just go into the lattice structure there. And finally, you will just do UV run one of the Python files, whichever Python file you want to do. This is the 2D Python file. Just wait, give it a few seconds because sometimes it takes time. I don't know why. Matplotlib is building the font cache. Oh, yeah, for the first time, because Windows has different font location, it will cache the fonts. Now you see SCC, BCC, and FCC. You can calculate the packing fraction. All of them are done. Then you can even run the Python 3D code, and you will see the 3D programs are already here. Yeah, these are interactable. Very good. I think that's the end of the installation for your tutorial. I think that's the end of this. This is what we wanted to showcase you. And finally, the last thing about VMD. So it's very simple. Go to VMD, Visual Molecular Dynamics. Go there and you will just simply move on to the downloads. Download VMD here. And you will see this is an alpha build. I would say if you have the Linux system, go for the alpha build. But alpha, what is alpha, beta, gamma, delta? Ye sab kya hai? When a software is being developed, the first iteration of your software or a program that is not even being tested by users is your alpha build. So there might be errors. Errors, not in the sense you might think that there may be, you give out a protein and some of you are looking at water. No, not that kind of errors. The system might stop working, or there may be some memory errors, something like that would happen. So generally, very generally, it's better to not go for alpha build, but this alpha build is quite stable as verified by Rupendra. He already tested it out. Now, for Linux system, you can go for the version 2.0.2, and this is the Linux system. Suppose you have Mac OS and ARM version, you can go for this particular build. Now, this is at the beta version, which is kind of okay. And this is at ARM 64 build for your Mac M1. But suppose you have older Mac with Intel processors, then you can just do this first one. Now then you will see going to the version 2.0. This is again alpha, but this is the latest alpha. So you can download the Windows 64 version. That's it. Just download and execute the files. It's very simple. Okay, I hope that's the end of this particular tutorial. Hope to see you on Wednesday in the morning. Goodbye.